So next up is a lamp. And it says, we want this lampshade, this lamp post, and there's a wire here. The red wire and the white wire go together. I guess what you do is you just bend them gently this way. And then you wrap the tape around them. Because this wire is very delicate. And I think this wire would break really easily if you twisted it up. So it's very fine copper wire. Okay, well, I don't have batteries right now. I think they might be in the cupboard. Honestly, I just don't want to go looking for them right now. I think it would be nice if they included batteries. Okay, string lamp wiring. Okay, so here is, what is C5? So this white wire is not, this is 15 centimeters, it says. It says C20 white wire, length 15 centimeters. Is it? I guess it is 15 centimeters. And so we need wire cutters. We need to cut it to be, oh, I understand. Okay. Let me go find my pliers. So this is what it was. It says C20 9 centimeters. This wire is C20. So we need to cut it in half. Not quite in half. Let's straighten it out. Sorry, I keep letting everything get out of focus. I'm kind of new at this. So we're going to measure to 9 centimeters, which is about here. And I believe this is where I need to cut it. I'm gonna make sure by looking on the next page here. This says C5. What is C5? Oh, C5 is the lights. It says 8 caps small string lamp. Oh, okay. This is very weird. So what you're supposed to do, you have these first 2 lamps. Let's go ahead and unhook these for right now. Hello, dog. Okay. So C5 is just this nest of lights. And there are supposed to be 8 lights, which they call lamp heads. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And this is the first 2. So lamp head 1 and lamp head 2. And it's telling us that we need to make a loop and kind of make a loop between them and flatten it out somehow. Roll it up to make a little nest, and then I guess twist it so that they're not so far apart. But then it says 4.3 centimeters. But this definitely isn't 4.3 centimeters. This is 3.6. So it looks the way it's supposed to look, I think. Okay. So, okay. Oh, I see. So I think we kind of have to be a little loosey-goosey with how we do this. And I still don't know what this last piece of wire is going to be for. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut this wire. Let's get this bit done anyway. Okay, so we'll put this piece away. I don't know what it's for. And where's the piece I just cut? Where'd it go? Excuse me, son, did you take it? No, here it is. I thought my dog took it somehow. He's very sneaky. Okay, so let's go back to the lamp. Going back and forth in time. So we have our 9 centimeter piece of wire, and we are going to wrap this around the lamp head. I feel like there must have been a simpler way to do this, but who am I to say? And we're making kind of a curly thing here. Like so. And it says, I don't know why. Okay, so that's how you do it apparently. It says to put glue around the outside of this. So around this outer loop, we cover this with the latex glue. And we'll let that sit for a minute. Okay. We're gonna put the lampshade over there too. Now, we are going to be working with the trellis, the overhead trellis. So here's our box of wooden parts, our bag of wooden parts that we had before. Let's get that trellis out. I feel like my workspace is becoming more and more chaotic as time goes on. I don't need these things right now. Let's put those away. I wonder if I have any of those AAA batteries anywhere. I have some AA's, but I don't think I have the right size. We'll see. Okay, is this the same on both sides? It is. And what's going to happen with this is that it's going to fit inside this ceiling here. So fortunately, you won't be able to see how much glue I got on the wallpaper, which is an advantage. But unfortunately, it doesn't quite fit. It doesn't fit super neatly. And before you can do this, you need to wire it. Okay. And so the wires are going to go on the underside. Okay, so we're gonna have the white and gray wires at the ends. Those will be here. And it's going to come up here to, oops. So lamp head 1, as they call it, the first light is going to stick right there. Okay. And the second light, they want that to stick. Aha. So they want the second light to stick here. And so to get that in the right place, that's why. What in the world? I think he sneezed. Okay. So, whoops. Got latex glue all over my fingers, excuse me. Donut. He's sneezing. Funny dog. Okay. So that's why we have to do this little bendy thing. We need to, is this correct? I don't think this is correct. Excuse me. It's going on this side of this little diamond. And that fits in there. And then this, I guess it's close enough. So we have this little glue. It says it needs it to be 4.3 centimeters. Is it 4.3 centimeters? That's why you need the ruler. Close enough. Okay, so that's why. And you give it a little twist to hold it together. Okay. So I have my first two light bulbs at the right distance. So here is light bulb number 2, and light bulb number 3 is going to be right here. Okay, so I understand what they were saying. They just didn't say it super clearly. Okay. Although I don't know how I would have illustrated that either. Okay, so here's the next couple of light bulbs. Okay, let's put those in and twist them up. It looks about the right size. It says it's supposed to be 4.3 centimeters for each join, for each set of bulbs. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay. Okay, so that's 1, 2, and 3. And we're gonna go from 3 to 4. So number 3 goes here. Yeah, see, this doesn't look quite the same actually. Ah, I see. So it's like this. It's not a big deal though. I think it's the same either way. So light bulb 4 goes here then. Light bulb 3 goes here. Is that about right? Let's see. Is that 4.3 centimeters? It's close enough. Let's give it another little twisty. Okay, and then we've got the ends of the wire coming off into the distance. Okay, I'm gonna take a break from this for a moment. Let's go ahead and stick this lampshade on. Okay, we'll call that good, I guess. It's not ideal. It's not really stuck. So let's pop a little more glue down in there. I am not a professional, so I'm sure a professional model maker would be appalled by my methods. But you know what? I don't care. Okay, so let's let that rest. And now we're going to have to, I guess this is just supposed to be with the same latex glue. Everything's with latex glue, isn't it? Okay, so we are going to stick lamp head 1 right here. And lamp head 2 is going to go right here. Lamp head 3 will go right here. Lamp head 4 will be up here. and then it's going to continue off into the distance. So that needs to rest a little while. Okay, so I don't really want to continue with the sofa today. The sofa is going to be the next big thing that we do, but maybe we can get the pieces together for the sofa. So after we do this, I don't really want to mess with it today, but maybe I will. It looks quite complicated actually. So we do this sofa next, build it and put it together. I almost want to just sew this. I wonder if I can sew it instead of gluing it. Then after the sofa, we put together this hanging chair. Aha, okay. Everything is glued. I think that you could probably tie this together instead of gluing it. Then we have the carpet, which is pretty cute. And then we put the tea table together. And then we put the plants together, this little potted plant. It had me save those little ferny leaves from the window, and I'm not sure where those are supposed to go. So we have this potted plant, and then we have a little bouquet that we're gonna make. And a little flower basket that's quite cute. Oh, okay, so you just come in and stick some more leaves on top of the chair is what you're supposed to do. Oh, okay, so at the end, you're going to cover the battery box with paper. That seems a little dangerous. Prepare 2 AAA batteries by yourself. It says to wrap up the copper wires with C6, not to expose the copper wires and avoid the short circuit. Oh, okay, so C6 is tape. And there is supposed to be tape in the box somewhere, so let's see what C6 is. C7 sandpaper. So C6 is gummed paper. It says in C1 pack bag. So I guess C6 then is this. It must be, right? So you wrap the wires with paper. I kind of just want to wrap them with electrical tape. I don't really like that. We're gonna do that later. I still don't remember what this little piece of wire is for, but I guess we'll find out later. The cotton has to be for the sofa. So what are all the pieces that we haven't used yet? So we've done these. We're using this right now. We've used this. We've used this. This is for that hanging chair, I think. And we've used these little picture frames. Oh, I see sandpaper. Polish the burrs with sandpaper. That makes sense. Cut them off and polish them. Okay. I didn't even notice the sandpaper. I should have read the instructions first. Okay. So I guess that these other lamps are supposed to go in here somehow. I hope that there's going to be space. Yeah, I think you can feed them in there carefully. Okay, what else have we used? We've used our paper set here. C2 cutting template. Haven't used that yet. Glue we're still using. We've done our lamp post and our lamp shade. We've started with the white wire, but it's used for something else already. We've used our one pink bouquet, but we have two of these, they call them blue ones, two of these purple ones. And we've used these two. Excuse me. Okay, let's give it a shot. So we need to carefully glue the lights onto this paper. And I think that's going to be the last thing we'll do today because I want to let that sit before I try to attach it. Okay. So first thing is to put that first light on. Yeah, it's going to fight. Okay, well, we're gonna just have to let this sit a little bit and come back and try to get it into place. So that, oops. We'll work on getting that stuck in place. And that's gonna be all for today. We'll come back as soon as we can and work on putting this wiring together. And after that, we'll continue with the sofa. So thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.